All right, y'all, it's crunch time here at the playlist. Welcome back. It's week 20. Let's get to the pickups. Scoot Henderson. He's probably approaching 50% rostered at this point. Doesn't matter. Pick him up in shallow leagues because he is going to have the keys to this offense going forward. I mean, the Portland Trailblazers are one of the worst teams in the league, so why wouldn't they give this opportunity to Scoot, seeing that there's so many injuries in that backcourt? Pick up Scoot Henderson. I'd also be picking up Vasilije Micic of the Charlotte Hornets. They have a very favorable schedule this week, one of the best. They play 4 games, and he also doesn't really have to look over his shoulder. LaMelo Ball is hurt, probably not coming back. Trey Mann is dealing with some injuries. So I think Vasilije Micic is a guy that you'll see, north of 20% usage rate the rest of the way, and he can provide points, assists, and steals. Pick him up. Also, look for Cam Whitmore. It might be a little early, but with Alperen Sengun likely out for the rest of the season, we could see the Houston Rockets play more small ball. That's only going to help Cam Whitmore get more minutes, and with more minutes comes more production. Cam Whitmore has a lot to offer for points, threes, and rebounds. This is a guy that I'd be looking to add right now for the rest of the season. Okay, let's get to the schedule things you need to know. All right, y'all, in week 20, here's the schedule things you need to know. It doesn't get much better than this. This is exactly what you want in a playoff battle, race, or as your playoffs are just approaching, to be able to stream as much as possible. The only days that have big slates are Wednesday and Saturday. They both have 9 games apiece on those days, so you probably won't be able to fit in any waiver ads on those days. But if you are streaming this week, I will be looking at teams like the Charlotte Hornets, the Portland Trailblazers, the Detroit Pistons, the Boston Celtics. All these guys have really favorable schedules and also play 4 games this week. Some of the players on those teams that I would target. On Charlotte, you can look at Nick Richards, Grant Williams. On Portland, you got to give a look to Delano Banton in the way that he's been playing. Even if Jeremy Grant returns to the starting lineup, I think he's going to stay in this rotation. Also look at Toumani Camara because he's a guy that's going to emerge as the season wears on as well. And then on the Pistons side, look at Simone Fontecchio. Dude's coming off a career-high 27 points. And even if Quentin Grimes comes back, Asar Thompson's deal with an injury, I think Simone Fontecchio definitely has some room for growth in week 20, as well as Isaiah Stewart, who's under 50% rostered. All right, so on the other side of that, there's going to be teams you're going to have to avoid. The Lakers and the Timberwolves. The Lakers, there's not too many guys that I would necessarily drop. Obviously the fringe guys like Rui Hachimura doesn't need to be rostered. I don't know why you'd be rostering Spencer Dinwiddie in this economy, but it's more about the Timberwolves. You're going to have to make some tough decisions here if you're trying to keep your playoff dreams alive or if you're fighting for a playoff spot. Mike Conley might be a guy that might have to be dropped. Kyle Anderson's dealing with a shoulder injury, so he can be ignored. But Jaden McDaniels is another guy that probably benefits with Karl Anthony Towns out, but you can't hold him in week 20 just because 2 games is a huge scheduling disadvantage when you have so many other teams that can help you win. All right, I'll see you in week 21 when the official Yahoo Fantasy Basketball playoffs start. Until then, peace.